Working on a 2022 Hyundai Sonata. We're going to replace the windshield and we're going to recalibrate the windshield after the replacement. I'm basically just going to show the calibration process. You're not going to see the windshield replacement, but let's go ahead and get it started. The first thing you want to do is plug up your VCI into the ODB port. We off. You want to check the VIN? So we want to come here. We want to search for Hyundai. We got Hyundai. I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna press auto. I'm gonna let it read the VIN. It's most likely a USA. It was manufactured in Alabama. That's USA. After the front windshield is replaced, blah, blah, blah. In here, we're gonna get ready to calibrate, but I'm gonna need customers' information. So I'm gonna pause you right here, put that in, then I'll be right back. So I just put in customer information and now it's running the pre-scan. Also cut the ignition on, engine off. I'm gonna take a front photo. Get the front photo. We got two little faulties. Make sure y'all read these prompts. I done done it so much, so I just be skipping through it. I don't want to lie. Normally it's best to do it with the door closed. So we're replacing the front windshield. And right here, this is my setup. So this is where I actually pause. I cut the vehicle off. I'm gonna go ahead and do the replacement. So I'm gonna come back later at this point and we'll start from there. I just want to add on too that when you're doing calibration, it's always good to put the battery on the charger so you won't have no faulty issues, especially when you're dealing with like Toyota. This is a Hyundai. I done did Toyotas like Highlanders and RAV4s when the battery died on you. So it's always best to put the batteries on the charger. Okay, now we're back. The windshield is replaced. Now we're about to calibrate this vehicle. So I got the target board and all the other stuff. And like I said, it's always good to read all this stuff. I want to go to setup. Now I want to go ahead and do my chalk line. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Behind there, do like two setups. One right there, one right there. it's always good to use the 5-point laser. It's always good to use the 5-point laser. It's always good to use the 5-point laser, but I'm not using it. You gotta do the chalk line in the back, get the reflector, to get the center point. That's if you really need to. Like I say, use all that, the 5-point laser. So these are our measurements. Our first measurement is 1.4 and the other one is 38.94. So let's go ahead and get that. So this is my first setup. This is my second setup. Like I say, using the 5-point laser to get a accurate measurement is always the best method. So once you get your markings, then you want to set up your calibration machine. So let's do that. So I already know it's going to ask for target board 7, so I'm going to go ahead and set it up. Alright, so right now I got the vehicle on, engine on. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the vehicle off and cut the ignition on, vehicle off. So now that we got that going, we can go ahead and exit out of the setup. And we're gonna continue on. Yeah. Make sure y'all all squared up. That's target board 7. So now we need to get at 1400. So let's do that. So now the target board is at 1400. Make sure everything is on. Like I said, this is a 2-part setup. So first thing we're going to do is going to calibrate from that distance, and then we're going to have 5 minutes to get to the second part. Now I got 5 minutes to get to the second part. Now we set up. Now we set up for the second location. We continue. Gotta make sure everything's squared away. Like I say, don't do what I do. Yeah. We're moving along. See there? Calibration is successful. Then we'll go ahead and do the post scan. I'm gonna go ahead and post scan it. Like I said, I think we had like two. I think it was like three DTCs in the beginning. Yeah, let's take a picture. And you finish it. And you want to clear these codes. And then you want to always report. So here we go with the calibration report. What I said, I said a 2022 Hyundai Sonata. This is the 2021 Hyundai Sonata. And we're all green and clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this data, finish up. That's basically how you calibrate a Hyundai Sonata using Autel MS906 Pro with the MA600 stand. Swabber Dobber with Perfect Touch Auto Glass.